today I'm celebrating my mentee, Erica, who just secured a $15,000 salary increase using strategies she learned in Mentor Me programs. As a mentor, I could not be more proud. And in today's live, I'm going to talk to you about the specific strategies that I use to help my mentees make more money and have more impact in their careers. The strategies that I use in mentorship are strategic and are intentional and are elevated contemporary strategies to really help women position themselves as top candidates in competitive job searches and come out on top. Mentor Me programs over the last 3 years have helped women earn more than $1 million in salary increases, raises, and promotions. And my proven strategies are what my mentees use to really see real career advancement in their fields. And so I kind of want to walk you through Erica's story, talk to you about the work that we did together in Mentor Me programs, and talk about how she leveraged that work, that strategy to see real outcomes in her career. I also want to share with you that I'm accepting new mentees. So if you are a professional woman who works in corporate, nonprofit, and educational leadership, and you know you would benefit from supportive and strategic mentorship and strategy in advancing your career, then now is the time for us to work together. I'm going to put the link to my website right in the chat so that you can go and schedule a call with me this week so that we can talk about your career. So I'm first my website in the chat. That's mentor-me.org. If you know that you need support in advancing your career and want to join my mentorship programs, then this is the website for you to go to. I'm going to pin that in the chat so it doesn't get lost. And we're going to dive into Erica's specific story and how Erica used Mentor Me strategies to advance her career. So the first thing that I wanted to kind of pull up is Erica's intake conversation, because whenever I invite a new mentee into my programs, I interview them, right? All of my programs are application based. Basically, you cannot join a Mentor Me program without having a conversation with me. I operate in extreme integrity, so you can't just sign up for my programs online. I have to interview you. I have to talk to you. I have to understand, where you are in your career right now, what's working well in your career, where you're having challenges, where you might need additional support, so that I can ensure that I'm the right mentor for you, and that you can ensure that I'm the right mentor for you, right? We want to make sure that there's mutual understanding, that there's mutual value, that there's mutual interest in your elevation in your career. And so I interview or have a conversation with basically every woman who wants to be into my programs. So I remember the early conversations that Erica and I had. And I remember, Erica had been working in higher education for many years. She had years of experience in her field, and she came to me after a referral from a friend. One of her friends had worked with me, had secured like a $30,000 salary increase through Mentor Me programs. And she was like, you help them and I want you to help me, and I think that I love getting referrals from other people because, when it comes to elevating your career, when it comes to investing in your career, it often can be a scary decision. Like, should I invest in my career? Should I hire a career coach? Should I actually get some help at this stage in my career? And that decision is so much more easily made when you're hearing from someone else you trust, when you're hearing from someone else that went through that experience and had success, right? So much easier for you to make that decision for yourself. And so her friend had gone through Mentor Me programs. They had seen so much success, and she was like, I want into this community. I want to know what the magic is here. I want to see this success for myself. And, she had worked, like I said, in higher education for many years, but knew at this stage in her life and at this stage in her career, she wanted to make more money. She wanted a hybrid level role. She wanted to make more money, and she wanted more flexibility in her working hours in her career. She felt like she was working in a role that was really restrictive. She had to be there at 8. She couldn't leave till 5. She only had a 60-minute lunch break. She always had to work on site. She wanted a hybrid role where she could sometimes come into the office, sometimes work from home, where she could set her own hours and kind of be flexible in her work. She also wanted room to grow and develop within the organization. She felt like in her current organization, she had reached a cap, right? There was not a career ladder for her beyond where she was. And so she really wanted my support as a mentor to see a role where she could grow within the organization, not just to secure a new role currently, but also for the role to have growth potential. And so Erica joined the Mentor Me Accelerator program. That program is specifically for new and mid-level professional women. So if you are new, a mid-level professional, and how I describe that is like if you have 3+ years, you probably, between 0 and 3 years, you're probably a new professional. If you have somewhere between 3 and 10 years, you're probably a mid-level professional. If you have more than 10 years of experience, you're probably a mid to a senior level professional. Years of experience isn't the only marker of new, mid-level, senior level, but that's a good starting place to kind of identify your level, right? Your level of experience. And so the Mentor Me Accelerator is specifically designed for new and mid-level professional women who are looking to secure a salary increase and looking to advance their career and have a more fulfilling career. And so that is the mentorship program that Erica joined. And one of the first things that we really worked on with Erica is to help her improve her ability to speak about the things that she was already good at, right? Like I think, and this is true for so many of the women that I serve, is that they come to me having worked in, a field for many years, having had some success in that field, maybe, secured their current role, maybe even got a raise at some point, but they haven't been able to understand how to speak about their expertise in a way that's actually going to make their current employer or new employers take notice. It's hard often to kind of step back from your work and actually see your work as valuable, to see your expertise as valuable. It can be hard to get other people to see it as valuable and to really understand that the work that you're doing right now is worth way more than what you are currently being paid. I think sometimes, we start to work for these jobs for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, and it's like, they ain't paying me nothing, and that has you assuming that you shouldn't make any more money, that the work that you're doing isn't valuable, that it's not worth more, earning more money. And so one of the first things that we always do in my mentorship programs, and this is one of the first things I did with Erica to support her in securing this $15,000 salary increase, is to help her speak about her work, to speak about her impact, to talk about the things that she does in a more impactful way, right? Because often, she was talking about it in a way that was not driving impact, that made it seem like she was basically a helper and that she wasn't really driving real outcomes in her field. And so we really worked on helping her speak to her expertise in a meaningful way. The other place where Erica really needed some support was understanding how to make sure that her resume, that her cover letter, and that her LinkedIn also spoke to her expertise. Because she was like a new, mid-level professional, like entering into the mid-level space, a lot of the way she described her work was like, I helped with this, I supported this, I was asked to do this. It didn't show any authority. It didn't show any pathways to actually speaking about her work in a way that showed the real outcomes that she was driving. And so that's one of the things that we really did together, is to make sure that her materials, her resume, her cover letter, her LinkedIn actually spoke to her expertise in a real way, that it didn't downplay her expertise, that it didn't shrink her expertise, that it didn't hide the fact that she was actually leading in her organization. And so we really worked on making sure that the way that she described her expertise in her resume, her cover letter, and her LinkedIn actually spoke to that expertise as well. And then the final place where we really worked on with Erica And Erica had access to the full curriculum, so we went through the entire Mentor Me framework. But another place where Erica really needed some support was being able to boldly claim her expertise in an interview, right? Oftentimes in interviews, we shrink, we hide, we say, well, whatever you want me to do, and I can do anything, I'm a fast learner, I'm a hard worker, right? We kind of use these buzzwords to describe our expertise, and that actually waters down how employers see us. And so Eric and I really worked together to make sure that she wasn't watering down her impact, that she wasn't watering down her expertise, that she was speaking about her work in a way that would really make people pay attention to her work and see her expertise as valuable as it truly is. And so Erica had a number of interviews lined up. Because we talked about earlier that, I really helped her with her LinkedIn strategy to the point that employers were starting to reach out to her. They were starting to invite her into interviews. She had probably 10 interviews while she was in the program. She went on second and third and fourth round interviews. And just this week, she secured an offer for a role that has helped her successfully transition out of education into ed tech and to secure a $15,000 salary increase. This role is hybrid, so it met her requirements around really wanting to be able to secure a hybrid role where she wouldn't be sort of chained to her desk and not have the flexibility to, work remotely or shift her schedule. And she shared with me that the employer has a 10% 401k match, which is a major. She said it's the highest she's seen in her career. They have comprehensive health care benefits, and so many of the things that she was really looking for at this stage in her career as it relates to like benefits and flexibility and salary, this role has. And so today I am celebrating Erica and also reminding you that these kinds of salary increases, these kinds of flexibilities, these kinds of comprehensive healthcare and dental and 401k benefits are available to you too. You don't have to wait till next year. You don't have to wait until you finish school. You don't have to wait until your wedding. You don't have to wait till after the baby. You don't have to wait. The things that you desire for your life and for your career are available to you now. And the pathway to getting them is through mentorship. I'm accepting new mentees right now in November through next week on Friday. So I invite you to schedule a call with me this week. I have some availability this afternoon as well as next week so that we can get you onboarded into Mentor Me programs. I do not want you to miss the opportunity to get the help that you need to make more money and have more impact. And this is proven. You can go to mentor-me.org/success-stories to see all of the success stories of my mentees. You can click the link in my bio or see in my bio thousands of mentees that I've helped secure new salary increases. All the testimonials that you need are there, right? Like there's no, nothing that's being pulled over your eyes. Everything you need to know about getting the support you need is there. The only thing that you need to do now is take the next step, right? And that next step is to schedule a call with me. I'm so excited to serve you. It's a no pressure. It's a free call, but it is an opportunity for me to learn about you, to learn about your expertise, to learn about your desires in your career, and to help you see career success. You can schedule that call today, like I said, right on my website at mentor-me.org. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me before you schedule that call, don't hesitate to hop in my DMs. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you in your career development, and I'm here to help you drive real action toward career success. Join Mentor Me programs right now at mentor-me.org. And thanks so much for watching. Talk soon. Bye.